different setting today. It's my bedroom or at my house. We're going to be talking about our favourite skincare. So I think the first thing we should do is probably talk about our skin types.
Both Chloe and I have had issues with acne. We still have occasional breakouts,
Struggles, yeah.
but we have mostly managed to get it under control, which is huge. I'm sure so many of you relate to this. I guess when I was about 18, 19, I had really bad acne. Saw a dermatologist who wanted to put me on Accutane. I take skincare very seriously now. I would say that my number one issue is that for a long time I didn't really understand what my skin type was, and I was so focused on eliminating the acne that I probably went about it in the complete wrong way. Used a lot of very harsh products and abrasive things that were not designed for my skin type. I actually have very sensitive skin. I get breakouts, but it's because my skin is sensitive and dehydrated rather than it being really oily. I think my problem was that I was using things designed for oily skin. I was so afraid to put anything containing oil on my skin
Anywhere near your face,
which left it more dehydrated. So now I'd say my skin is probably on the normal to dry side, but also sensitive, which is my number one issue.
which is kind of the opposite of my skin, which is extremely oily, dehydrated as well, but the main thing is that I produce a lot of oil. My mum thinks I have sensitive skin, but I don't at all. It's just what mums say. Oh, you've got such sensitive skin, darling. No, I don't at all. My skin is very robust. Just a little disclaimer, probably not everyone's skin can stand up to what I do to mine. I also had a lot of problems with really bad acne, and they wanted to put me on Accutane as well. My skin has changed so much since starting a proper routine.
Once you find what works for you, it's life-changing, but getting to that point can be a lot of trial and error. Different things work for different people, and that's fine. So I think in this video we just wanted to strip it down to basics, or basics in our world, and just help some of you who maybe haven't established a proper routine yet, or don't really know where to begin with this stuff, because it can be quite overwhelming not knowing what products to start with. We want to give a massive shout out to Caroline Hirons, who has an amazing blog. She has a YouTube channel as well, so we'll link to everywhere you can find her. She writes great cheat sheets for skincare.
She's like the skincare
very godmother of
she's
skincare.
amazing.
Really recommend her blog, and I think that the ways in which our routines are set out follow a lot of things that she preaches. We'll just take it back to basics. So really important to just emphasize how much a skincare routine can impact your self-care and mental health.
I love doing my skincare routine now. At the end of the day, it's like a ritual, and you feel good about taking care of yourself.
If you're the type of person who has any kinds of issues with mental health that manifest themselves in you kind of losing that regime, I know that I've been there when I've been really depressed. Like, it doesn't even factor into my day to get up and wash my face and take care of myself in that way. If you make it a habit and it just becomes second nature to you to have this as part of your day, it helps impose a bit of structure as well, and that always helps you feel good about yourself. The number one most important part of a skincare routine is the cleansing. That means taking your makeup off properly. I think people have this misconception that cleansing is just washing your face, but no. Cleansers have tons of other ingredients in that can help nourish your skin, and it's just the basic starting point for the rest of your skincare. If you get that right,
it's like a foundation for everything else.
If you get that part right, then you're onto a good thing. Something that Caroline taught us, the flannel.
Amy came into my house today and I said, "What have you got with you?" And she went, "I brought my flannels with me." Do you not think I would have flannels?
I wanted to
What kind of savage do you take me for?
Flannels, key to success. Bulk buy about 20 just plain white cotton flannels. You can get these in Primark. Very basic, but very important. Chloe likes to use an oil to cleanse. I like to use a balm thing that kind of turns into an oil. This would be for my first cleanse when I'm taking makeup off. In the night time, I usually do 2 cleanses if I've been wearing makeup. The best thing and most simple thing I found to take makeup off is the Clinique Take the Day Off Balm. This is just a great place to start because it just gets the job done. It is basically like lard, not to be gross, but it is the consistency of lard. It doesn't smell of anything, but it takes everything off. It's great for sensitive skin because it is so basic and non-comedogenic.
Yeah.
So rub that all over your face. It should turn into a kind of oil. Warm flannel, gently wipe it off, and then go in the next thing, which could be another oily, balmy type thing, or you could use like a gel type cleanser.
Yeah.
Nothing that foams, because anything that foams is stripping your skin and it's just not good.
Fucks up the pH balance, don't it?
Yeah, my favourite is the Ren Evercalm Gentle Cleansing Milk. Again, this is great for sensitive skin. It's slightly fragrant, but in a very natural, herbal way. It doesn't break me out, and it's just really gentle and nice. So I would use that as a second cleanse, also as a morning cleanse. Another thing that's great is the Emma Hardy Amazing Face Balm, now the Caroline Hirons special. She loves this for good reason. It's amazing. It's expensive, but again, this is something you can invest in once you've already established that routine and you just want to treat yourself a little bit more.
There's not very much left in here, but this is the Argan 5 Argan Oil Skin Awakening Cleansing Oil. It gently melts away makeup and daily impurities. Now, I use this morning and night. If I'm using it in the morning, I will just use it once. If I'm wearing makeup at night, I'll actually use this twice. Whether you're taking makeup off or just using it to cleanse your skin in the morning, it is really nice. It is made with non-comedogenic oils.
Even if you have really oily skin, don't be afraid to use oils, because oil breaks down oil.
Yeah, I was deathly afraid to use an oil at first, and it has been a game changer.
If you are on a really tight budget, if you Google the oil cleansing method or just natural oils that are non-comedogenic, there's tons of information you can find.
I'll find a link to the website that tells you the comedogenic ratings of the different oils.
One thing I'll also add is the difference between daytime and nighttime cleansing. I would say start your day with a clean flannel.
Yes.
Wash your face, be very gentle. A lot of people's skins don't need hardcore cleansing in the morning because you're just taking off sweat and a bit of grime that you've picked up overnight. So be very gentle, and then use the same cloth at night, and then the next day get a new one, start fresh.
You should be
Keep
using
it
7
clean.
flannels a week.
Bulk buy those flannels.
Yeah, definitely.
And throw them in the laundry regularly. I hear the word toner, I think of those days. Do you remember when you were a teenager? Did you ever get the Clinique 3-step program?
Yeah.
That was basically just a pure alcohol toner.
Yeah,
don't get that.
Don't
ever.
get that.
It's a scam. When we say toners, we mean chemical exfoliation, really.
That sounds so scary, but don't be scared.
Neither of us really believe in using face scrubs to exfoliate.
No.
So this is how we do it. It sounds scary, chemical exfoliation, but it's actually much more gentle than scrubbing.
I used to go in on the St. Ives apricot scrub, the little kernels.
No, stay away.
Stay away.
They're cutting up your skin in a microscopic way that you can't see.
You
but
don't put that on your
not good.
face.
So an easy way to incorporate glycolic acid or AHAs, which are alpha hydroxy acids, into your routine are these pad type things. They're like individual cotton rounds soaked in toner liquid. Take one of those, wipe it over your face after you've cleansed and after your skin is a bit drier. You don't want it to be like soaking wet. Say start just at night time with something like this.
Yeah.
This is the First Aid Beauty facial radiance pads, by the way.
Have the Nip and Fab Glycolic Fix Night Pads Extreme. I would recommend maybe starting 2 or 3 times a week and then build up.
These are great for anti-aging, reducing blemishes or preventing blemishes, keeping your pores nice and clean.
Or they make me more glowy.
They're basically dissolving all those dull skin cells on the top layer of your skin, so you wake up looking nice and fresh.
Can I just briefly talk about these Nip and Fab pads?
Go for it.
These are amazing. These are my favourite skincare item. They contain 5% glycolic acid and salicylic acid, which is great for acne or acne prone skin, and lactic acid, which is the one that dissolves juice bonds in dead skin cells. It kind of just eats up the dead skin. That sounds gross. Sounds like those fish pedicures. You know what I'm talking about. They smell so nice and grapefruity, and they're always on offer in Superdrug.
These First Aid Beauty ones are the same kind of concept. I would say that these are probably more gentle. These have glycolic acid, lactic acid, aloe vera, and all sorts of nice soothing things in as well. These are also great for men. We're obviously talking about what we use. I think men can be a bit afraid of doing proper skincare because they think it's a bit girly. No, this applies to all of you as well. You may not necessarily want really girly fragranced products. So this is just simple, does what it says on the tin. Great. I also keep a tub of these at my boyfriend's house because they're just really convenient and easy. You don't need cotton pads and lotions and potions.
They're really good for traveling.
Really good for traveling.
To use a serum, I use that after I have cleansed and toned, but before I moisturise.
Yeah, if you are going to use a serum, this is where
that's the best time.
It in.
I've talked about this in the favourites video. This is the Oz Naturals 2.5% retinol, astaxanthin and vitamin E serum.
This brand does several other serums as well. I've used the hyaluronic one and the vitamin C. They're a good entry point if you have never used a serum before and you don't really know what they do.
Using this little mini Lancome Genifique, which I just mix them together in my hand and put them on.
If you prefer to use a facial oil, this is the time where you would do that. In the winter time when my skin is super dehydrated, I want that layer of oil, and then I put a moisturiser on to like lock it all in.
Seal it all, yeah.
You should think of your moisturiser as the final step. Your moisturiser is like your coat. That just locks everything in, keeps everything in place, protects your skin mostly, but also what's underneath the coat is really important. So I would say there's no point spending 40, 50 pounds on a moisturiser. Your money is better off spent on serums, oils, even cleansers I think are probably more important than moisturisers. My all-time favourite moisturiser that is super affordable and easy to get hold of is this Oilatum Natural Repair Face Cream. I would say if you were super oily, maybe stay away from this because it is very rich and hydrating.
It's not for me.
I use this every night. Sometimes not in the daytime because if I'm in a rush and I want to put makeup on, this takes a long time to sink in. If I am in a rush in the morning, I will use this First Aid Beauty Skin Rescue Daily Face Cream, which is oil-free, non-comedogenic, safe for sensitive skin. This is a bit more mattifying. I don't like my face to ever feel really matte or dry, but this is a good base for makeup. If you're oily, just be thankful that you're not going to get wrinkles as quickly as someone who is dry and crusty. That moisturiser I just mentioned for during the day, this one, does not contain SPF. I haven't found the perfect moisturiser for me that includes an SPF, and sometimes I don't really trust moisturisers that include SPF. I feel a lot safer if I put the moisturiser on, let it sink in, then add a separate SPF. And my all-time favourite SPF that doesn't break me out, doesn't give me any issues,
it's so good,
doesn't make me greasy, is this La Roche-Posay Anthelios XL liquid.
I use that one as well, but I use the Factor 30 one.
Yeah, this I have in 50 plus. I'm super fair. In the summer I just get paranoid about sun damage. I
am obsessed at the moment with this range from Superdrug called B. The range is targeted to different age groups, and I completely ignore age groups and just buy whatever I want. I use a day cream and a night cream. Day cream is called Be Radiant. This is cruelty free as well, by the way, just so you know. Really nice day cream. Absorbs really fast, which I like. Doesn't leave me greasy, doesn't leave me shiny. At night I use this one, which is called Be Restored. This is in the 50 plus age range, but I don't care.
You're planning ahead.
It is really thick, but I have to use quite a heavy night cream because I follow it up with another retinoid, and retinoids can be very, very, very drying. The only thing I would say that I don't really rate about these is the packaging.
Especially if you are blemish prone, maybe stay away from things
where you have to dip in. They're really great products. I just wish they came in a tube with a pump. I would be so happy. Come on, Superdrug, I beg you.
If you're really concerned about blemishes, focus on finding something in the tube.
I'm begging you, Superdrug. Like, look at me. This is my pleading face.
Break it down a nice oily cleanser that you can rub onto your eyelids that dissolves all your mascara. Do that twice every night if you're wearing makeup, and especially if you're wearing sunscreen, even if you're not wearing makeup. You need to break that down because it sits on top of your skin. Cleanse really well. Focus on that if you're going to start anywhere. Some kind of fairly mild glycolic toner or pads. Good moisturizer. Those are my key basics. We hope that this helped some of you if you're just a bit overwhelmed by all the different skincare out there. This is just what works for us, and we've tried to keep it as basic as possible. We do have a lot to say about other things like treatments and masks.
Look, in all honesty, we've tried filming this video once. We filmed a video that was an hour long.
This is Cozy Girls Skincare 101.
Yeah.
We can do additional modules if that's what you want.
Yeah, that's it really. If you have any suggestions for us, oh, if you know of a good eye cream,
yes, please.
Leave it down below because we both really want an eye cream. Yeah, we will see you in the next video. All our social media, everything is down below.
As always, everything we've spoken about, we will link to where you can buy it in the description box. We'll see you guys soon. Bye.
Bye.